Hello and welcome everyone, I'm C.S.Gilmore and this is Enshrouded. We're up over here right now because we have places to go, but I also can't bring myself to just, completely walk past some of this area. I mean, there's so many interesting looking things over here. I'm probably already missing some of them, but I saw some weird red glow over this way. And I want to take a little bit of a gander at it, just in case it's, another route. There's an interesting cave right there I like the look of. To our right, I'm gonna have to poke in there. Where is it? Hello, weird red spot. Okay. What are you? That is not what I anticipated. That is a volcano of deep red shroud stuff. Alright, you have fun in there, mister. Oh, wow, it kills you too. Well. Bye. Apparently, this place is very inhospitable. Even the shroud people can't survive it. Okay. Guess we'll just zoom on over to this cave then. Let's see here. Right over here. Bugs. Don't care. You coming or not? There you are. Okay. Well, this cave looks promising for probably having something useful in it. Okay. So far, so good. Is this just a passage out from one side to the other? Or is there something else in here? There's that area up above. So we could drop in from up there. Where does this connect? Over here? Okay. So it's just a connecting point. Got it. Don't care. If there isn't a shroud route in here or something, I don't need it. There we go. Yep, I don't see any other turn-offs in here of anything I need. Let's get outside of the shroud just for a minute. Over here, so that I can jump into this fresh and not be concerned about whether or not I'm gonna have a long way to go before I get out again. Because we need to go that way. Which is looking like a long path of probably running through shroud. Zooming through the fog. Hopefully not gonna fall in a pit randomly. Might be the first time. Probably won't be the last. Doesn't mean I should. But don't you look suspicious down here? Mid-hollow. Alright, we just found a place in the middle of nothing. Anything good? I mean, okay. Hi, bugs. Sorry, I was keeping my guard down a little bit. So why are there so many of you guys hanging around in here? Doesn't look that popular a place. Oh, is this a... Nope, not a basement. Nothing here. Boingy, boingy, boing. me. There we go. That's the explosive barrel. Excuse me? One second. Can I shoot this through this? I can. Well, that's handy. Alright, there's a guy over there. Doesn't look like there's anything major here. That is quite the ravine, though. I should probably check it out. Hi there. I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming. You're in the way. Wow, lockpicks for days. Gonna be needed here, apparently. Guillotine. Alright, nothing of real value to me, but... Rune. Well, okay. That isn't quite right. It is of some value to me because I do need the runes. Alright. Well, we're now strong enough to survive accidentally blowing ourselves up with an explosive barrel. That's probably a good thing. Yeah, let's eat that. There we go, all patched up. Might as well use this. Keep our explorations going. Whoops. What a lovely ditch. Lovely ditch you have here. Oh. Well, isn't this awkward? I appear to be stuck somehow. There we go. Worked my way out. Now then, back to exploration and killing of things. Nothing over there that I need. Nothing over there. Something in here. Probably just another... Oh, it's reading material. The maw below. It took me 3 days to patch old Olson's floors. I offered to fix the wheels on his wagon instead, but he was determined to stay until the end. It started in his garden. The ground softened, shifted, and was finally swallowed alongside the dying weeds by a small rift. When morning light hit, his backyard had been replaced by a gaping maw. I rushed to build fences and reinforce structures, but when the sun laid to rest, even they sank below. The hole had grown bigger. I should have sent him away then, broken wagon or not. This morning, Olson's cottage was gone without a trace, devoured by the darkness. First, I hoped he escaped, since I heard no crying or screaming. But as it turns out, the maw swallows even sound. I'm putting down the hammer and packing my bags. I won't wait to be swallowed like Olson and the weeds. Well, doesn't that sound cheery and wonderful and... Ugh. But alright, we got a place to explore at least. Guess we want to go down into that maw after all. Since it is sounding very much like a adventure. Let me just find a spot outside of the shroud here beforehand to recharge before we dive in. There we go. Okay. Best way to get out of the maw. This looks strange. Nope, that's just back in here. Okay. Alright, best way out of the out of the shroud. Looks like this way could be a viable option. Nearly? Come on, just a little further. Aha! Freedom! Alright. Salvage. And... salvage. Alright. we're good there. Actually, let's swap that. Rather make sure I don't lose those. Okay, in we go. Let's head down this questionable maw in the ground. Because I have a suspicion we could find something useful in there, like a root. Get that out of the way. Or we could just find death. I have to note. Okay, we got a way out over here. That's good to note. What a lovely place this is. More salt. Isn't this place just lovely? Oh look, we get a little sunlight in here even. Alright, I don't see a root, sadly. So I wonder if this is supposed to be extra strong shroud, or if that's supposed to be magma and lava and the like. I really can't tell what they were going for with it. But I kind of wonder, because it just seems interesting. And why is there a weird dome here? It is completely empty. Suspicions raised. Let's try this direction. Nope, that's rock. Try this direction. I mean, that's a lot of mycelium, but that's not what I'm after. Okay. I don't know of any treasure down here. I don't know of anything I really want down here. So we're just going to get on out. Since unless I missed a passage, entirely possible, I don't see anything of actual value to me right now. Kind of weird that I hear bats, but I don't see any. Oh, hold up. A side rift. Don't see anything in it that screams out, hey, go this way right now. Let me just set this as waypoint for the time being. We have our direction. Ooh, house. That's a big house. Shiny. Ooh. Grave with some books just lying out in the elements. Great. Alright, this looks like it has some promise. More metal shards, I'll take those. Alright, well, a dead person, less promise. They actually locked the door, though, so that's something. Any fun notes in here, or interesting items of lore? Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to... yeah, loot. No, loot. What is it? Tar. Okay. Don't care as much about that, but I wanted to be sure what it was. Okay. Hey there. Well, nice bed setup. Oh, some dried fur. Don't mind if I do. Wood acid. Another dead person. Lots of dead people around here. I'm not seeing a lot of hope for humanity and the surviving with the remaining gene pool so far is not looking great. Just saying. Like, I don't think we have enough people left to bring humanity back. Pretty sure we're toast. Okay, let me go back inside for the moment, just because I think I didn't check a room over here. Yeah, I wondered if there would be a basement. Alright. I'll take that string, thanks. This, on the other hand... Wait, I have a better weapon for this. Knock, knock. There we go. Anything else? Not really. Well, it's a nice looking little hut. A little cottage, inn. Kind of gives me inn vibes. Nice place. Makes me then wonder what this side building is. Oh, repair station. Don't mind if I do, yes? Okay. We got that done. Level 5 goat. Even the goats are getting stronger out this way. Don't care. Hi, puppy. I thought there might be a... Hello, what are you? Don't care about the other stuff, but that's a new fish. Shimmerfin. Despite wearing black bands over their eyes like bandits, they are relatively easy to catch. This fish can be grilled or used in a recipe. It can also be released back into the water and kept in a pond. I'll have to find a good spot to start catching and releasing fish into stuff. Create a little pond. Maybe I'll have to make one myself. I like that that's even an option that I can do in this game. I can go and just dig a place out and be like, cool, I'm gonna have fish here. Alright, back along the main road. And another tunnel. That would take me out near... past the ancient vault, probably over towards the Night Sanctum. Hold up. There's something here. Oh, it's you guys. I'm kind of curious what that guy does. Oh, he's a healer. Ah, okay. Oh, you got a good counter stun there. Well, hello, collectible. Ammonite imprint. I think I already have one of those, don't I? I think I do. So that would suggest that there are multiples out there that you can get, and not just a one and done type deal. Like, there isn't just one of each collectible out there, so you don't have to worry about, oh, I missed that one spot, I'll never find it. That makes sense in a lot of ways that they do it kind of like that with how they're doing a lot of this game, so I can work with that. What type of fur is that? Just normal animal fur, okay. Ah! Spike trap. Did I take damage from that? I'm not sure I did. What is that? That's another spike trap. But what is this? That looks cool. Take blessing. Vakur. Can I see what that is about? Status details. Vakur, damage against scavenger, poison resistance to beast runs through your veins. You deal more damage against scavengers and are fortified against their poison. Huh. Okay. So that's cool. There's a little blessing place here. Kind of want a great marker. What do I put for that? What do I even want to put for that? Gold blessing? Yeah. Something like that. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure what I want to do with some of this. Nifty, though. What's up this way? Just an upper portion of this. Okay. So I could have gotten the upper hand on them. If I'd really needed it. Alright. Take care of that. Let's keep moving. Okay. So that's definitely looking like it's down in the shroud. I think I'll head for the Eternal Spell first, after this Flame Sanctum. Yeah, that's definitely looking like it's going to be in the shroud. Because if it isn't, I'm going to be real surprised. What a lovely place this is. Another tower over there. I really should start heading towards some of these other towers at some point. Abandoned village. Well, these guys aren't really all that strong still, so I'm not really concerned. The only issue I have is how long I can stay in the shroud. Ah, that looks unpleasant. Mostly for me. They could definitely hide a root in here, though. That's a chest. Yeah, they could easily hide a root down somewhere in here. I feel like I hear something, but I can't, like, it could be a root, it could just be random gibberish from everything else. There's a safe spot to drop down here, though. It's kind of towards the Flame Shrine. I think the Flame Shrine's on the other side, but I have to look. Nothing there, nothing there. Okay, I made sure. Now the tricky part is I have to get back out of here. And quick enough to not die in the shroud. That's my own doing to myself, though, so I can't complain. If I die in here from that, that's on my own stupidity of wanting to poke all the corners. Oh, come on. There we go. Nope. Come on. Make a spot I can stand. Thank you. Nearly there, I think. Let's go a little further away from the edge just to be safe. Alright, we're up. kind of curious what would happen if I break this. Nope, it just disappears into oblivion. That was such a deep well, but guys, wow. Whole, like, 2 feet. Something odd over here. Nope. So this is kind of an abandoned village, but it doesn't even show up on the map. I'm collecting. Oh, rock. Come on. Jump up. That's a lot of shroud liquids. Well, Okay, so if that is up there, looks like I have to go around this way to get to it. I might be in trouble. Oh, no, never mind. Found a way out. Hi, guys. Oh, shush. Making creepy noises and you're not even doing that good on being creepy. These mushrooms, though, have my attention. That looks kind of sick. I'm betting it's active mycelium, but and that's all, but I kind of want to test. Nope, it's shroud liquid. Alright, just really cool looking shroud liquid. Okay, well, So if I go over here, maybe I can cut across. It's hard to tell how shrouded over it is. Can't really make out the details. Oh, this looks promising. A break in the magma. Yeah, I think this is it. This looks like what we want. And a gap in the shroud. Alright, flame shrine. Mine. That was quite a ways out here. Okay, so next up, target-wise, is that. Let me create marker, check. We know that one's done. All right, what have we got? Got some red over there. Does that mean there's even? Is that just coming from that down there, or does that mean there's deeper shroud over there than I can currently handle? There's a tower right. Here? Where is that tower? There? Awfully close to that eternal spell spot, it looks like. Well, we're going in. Right into a building. Anything cool? Hello, basement. Alright, useful chest. I can use that. I can use all of that. I don't like the noises this place makes sometimes. there you are. You were the one stomping around. Yeah, more shields to destroy. Hi. There we go. That's a lot of bugs. There's one more nest. Yeah. Okay, dealt with that mess. You're standing in lava, I see. Ooh, I don't want to be standing in lava. Why aren't you dead? I'm not coming after you. Took enough of a risk just knocking him in the rest of the way there. I don't really want to try that again. Seriously, more bugs. Okay. Our target is this direction. Climb up, climb up. There's a lot of these questionable motes of stuff I don't want to touch. There we go. And we're up here. And we're walking. I'm going to keep this sword out. The little bit of light it gives me is actually kind of handy at times. Hi. One annoyance down. Two annoyances down. Shiny glowy thing over here. Oh, hi. Okay, I cannot reach you like that. So, we are going to do this. No, no more. Okay, really want to see what this is. Collect soul. Mayan something. Soul collected. Did not expect to find a soul lying around in the middle of nowhere. Why do I feel like I just completed a quest objective that I didn't know I had? Alright, well, anyway, I gotta get going or else I'm gonna have trouble here real quick with this shroud problem. I need to find a way out. That is the opposite of a way out. That is a way in. Just take a quick gander. Nothing good. I need to heal. And that, and that. Won't do me any good in a minute if I don't get out of this shroud, though. Okay, well, this is going up. That's a good sign. And we're almost up to something that might be outside of the shroud. If I can climb it. Get out of my way. No one likes you. Shoot. This is not what I needed. If that does not get me out of the shroud. Oh, there's a way to climb. Okay. Yes, that's what I needed. Whew. That was a little close for comfort. What's up here? Just a jump off spot? Ooh, a chest. I can make more lockpicks. Now I can make a lockpick. I guess I need to get more metal bits. Oh look, more runes. Salvage. Delete. Delete. Salvage. 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 Drop that. Check, 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 check. Okay. Not bad. I'm happy with that turnout. So, we are here. Any Southern Caravan, Story of Ra. I want to get that Eternal spell before we run back and call it a day, probably. Well, what time is it? No, I've got a little more time than I may have thought. Okay, target is that way. I should check for leadables here real quick before we just abandon this place. This is purely here as a gather the shroud stuff. Oh, for the love of Pete. How many of you are there? Let me open the chest in peace. Fine. Okay, we're gonna go back up here to jump off. And yeah. Nope, nope. Jump off. Just put some distance between us and those annoying bugs. Let's get moving. We're close to our target. Okay. Hi there. Hi there, crevice into unpleasantness. I pushed the wrong button. I pushed the dodge roll button instead of the jump or uncrouch button. Shoot. That was not intended and not good. Okay, regain some stamina. Let's make that jump again. I think that's the direction I need to go. Yeah, I need to cross this crevice. There we go. Much better. Why did that make me crouch? Or if I was accidentally just fat fingering a button every time I do that, or what? New location. This is it. I don't like that this is in the shroud. Please tell me the shroud dissipates as we get in further. Or this is going to be a real problem for me. Oh good, skeleton dogs. Once I get my repaired equipment. This place is not cheery at all. I almost fell right in that second hole. Hi there. You're nothing compared to the other Skelly boys I've faced. But I'm on a little bit of a time crunch here. Oh, I'll take that. Yeah, I'm a little bit of a time crunch here, guys. So sorry, but I'm gonna have to murder y'all real quick. Why are you carrying salt around? Is this your place? Nope, sorry, no spells. Alright. You just had that on you. As much as I'd love to be able to harvest this glowy stuff, I know I don't have time. Didn't see anything else in here. There weren't any other turn-offs I recall. I don't see any other shinies. Oh, hello. Bandage. Sure, I'll take that. Metal scraps. I will take that. I do need more of those for my making of new lockpicks. Okay. Jump over this. And let's get on out. So we got ourselves an eternal spell. Eternal Ice Bolt. Alright. Alright. An eternal version of the Ice Bolt 1 spell. The spell damages enemies upon impact and slows them afterwards. Does not deplete. Equip the eternal spell and use mana to cast it with a staff. Alright, so let me just... There, now it's equipped and ready to go. An eternal spell, huh? So it doesn't run out. I don't have to keep finding more or making more. I don't know if it'll work the way I would like it to for this area. Alright, that was faster than I anticipated, so let's get this done. Set his waypoint. That's gonna be tricky. Don't want to just jump up. No? Okay. I'm so gonna miss things in this. My asthma is way too thick for me to see where I'm going half the time. Effectively, to look for secrets. I'm so missing things out here that I wish I wasn't. There's that tower I was at. There's that. Oh, that is right here. You know what? Detour. Let's get this. If I can unlock this, then we could get back here a lot easier, because we should have a teleport point then. Also, there's the matter of having a place to jump off from, which could get us into this. I almost slid down that slope into some very unpleasant looking stuff. Okay, we're gonna not do that, because I don't like burning to death. Funny thing, I know, but I don't. Okay, new flame tower. Wonder where this one's considered to be. Is this still the Spring Lands, or is this one of the other lands? Low Meadows. Okay. Oh, Balthazar was here. Of course. Even in shroud and war there is light. I flicker a spark of hope. A group of ancients spoke to me for the first time ever in an age of outcries. They hushed. They planned to build Cinder Vault. Vessels which will guide an ancient flame into a human shell. Body and mind, flame and flesh. A mortal soul born from fire, able to banish the fog. Hopefully we can bring forward a new age this way. Alright, well that answers one of my questions. It sounds like the ancients actually came to him with it. I was kind of dreading the possibility that Balthazar was a little more desperate and did something that might be considered questionably evil. But no, he actually seems to have, for sure, been truly out there just to do good and whatnot. Good for him. 2 buttons. One button. Nope. Actually, if I break this, do I just get wood out of this, or would I have a chance of getting metal? It's a wooden chest, so probably wood, but okay. I should have enough to craft one more lock 2 more lockpicks. Okay, let me get those. I do want my lockpicks still. Whoop, made it. Oh, there's the other button. Alright, quick. Turn around. Oh, that's the way on. I was exploring. So if that's the way on, what's down here? Key traps. Kind of like the look of those. Tainted axe. Uh-huh. One-handed. Alright. Might keep you for my collection. Tainted by the blood of the fallen. Yeah. I might actually keep that one. You, on the other hand, not so much. Drop. 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 Keep that. I'll keep that. Don't care. Okay. Nice. And we're good. And up we go. Alright, partway up the tower. Suspicious traps that aren't doing trap things. 1 button. I don't trust that. I'm guessing they'll activate on my way out then. Or they'll go away until I'm almost there and then just suddenly be like, surprise! Alright, button. There we go. Well, that was easy. One button, 1 button. Open sesame. Don't see other buttons over there. Oh, I was a little too close. No buttons here. Nothing over there. Alright, there's 1 button. Where's button number 2 though? Alright, they're gonna... I see how they've laid this out. I have to go back through everything I just came through in order to get into that door, and then you'll probably have a button to open that door and make it clean out of the exit easier, but... yeah. Zoom, zoom. Yeah, there we go. Button. Runes. And... good. And up we go again. Boom. This one feels easier than the last one. I say as I enter a room, there's nothing but floor spikes going off at considerable intervals. Door over there. Looks like a trap. Okay, is there a safe spots? Well, that strangely worked. Oh, I'm hungry. do. There's something up above. I see that. Oh, 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 a little warm. A little warm. Toasty, toasty. Roasted buns. Roasted footsies. Now we go up. No buttons there. Easy enough. Floor button with shootable button from here. There we go. Clever. That's the first time we've seen a floor button. Really don't use mana potions much, do I? Probably should. Alright, we're up. Got an area down there and an area up here. First, let's check over here. Button, that's probably my exit. Yep, that's open now. That would make over there the bonus, right? Let me make sure. It always makes me nervous when I walk off the edge a little bit, and it's just like, yeah, okay, we'll grab on. No problem. Oh, hello. Okay. That one's going in the salvage. Well, after this, I'm gonna have enough runes to upgrade some more weaponry and the like. Oh, it stopped the traps. That's a nice touch. Alright, up we go. I think this is probably it. Yeah. New location charted, Low Meadows. Commune with the flame. The Low Meadows are drenched in sickness, flooded with bile and bitterness. Fight back the shroud, unveil the peaceful glades lost beneath. Boundless wilds of untold beauty lie hidden under the decay. Well, that's all lovely and good. Flame Shrine, Fuka Ceremony. Yeah, this is a great staging point. And I can explore over here easier now. I can go up here and get my objectives done easier for this. So much easier than I had it before. I can go down here and get these objectives a lot easier than before too. This is a great staging point. I am very happy with this. I didn't even realize it was that close when we first came over this area. Okay. Yep, there's my base over there. There's all that. There's that tower I never got around to exploring. Is that a covered bridge? There's that town we went to. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. Probably some weird stuff over there. I can't even tell what's over there, but a lot of that is looking a little too red for me. There's an area over there we could explore though, but that is... Okay, that's going for my objectives though. Over in that direction. There's some sort of plateau up there, which looks like it's got stuff up on that mountain that would be fun. Another building over there, another collapsed bridge area over there, more ruins. That's probably that other flame shrine right there, or is that something else? And then, of course, our objectives this way. Lots of stuff. There's that one inn we were at. Alright. This is great. Let's go see about that flame shrine. So yeah, change of plans. We'll go to this flame shrine and then maybe that one. Just we'll sell these flame shrines and flame sanctums on our way before we jump back home and summon this new person, because I'm getting close to my time limit for the night. I gotta get to bed here before long. Alright, this is not the flame shrine. This is just more ruins. Nameless ruins. Don't see anything interesting over here. No way down into a tomb or a basement. I might be just missing it, because you never know. Nope. 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 Alright, well, that is a thing. And let's get out of this. Right. That's a catapult. There's the flame shrine. Another one down. Another one down, another one found. Crate marker. Create. Okay. Next stop. Let's fast travel back up to here. Wonder what goodies we can find in the Low Meadows. Like, item-wise. And all that. Next. Set waypoint. I think I see it right there. But let's be sure. Just gonna drink. Get into position. Take a better look down below. Could be a couple other things down there, really. That is looking promising. I see a wolf's den up there. From the looks of it. Cave systems. This place seems... that's full of skeletons. Is it not? Or is that scavengers? Oh, I've actually been out of these, so okay. Thank you. Those are skelly boys. How about a mace? There. Always, most games, it generally is a better idea to use blunt weaponry against the skelly types. Piercing ones tend to fall short of desires. Alright. You lure letter to a former friend. My flame-touched friend, first you were my savior. The other kids laughed at me when I couldn't read or write. You pushed them into the dirt, laughing back, and read me tales until I learned the words. You were smarter and braver. Later you were my love, holding hands by the riverbed. I confessed, you broke my heart. Fiery whirlwind you are, I forgave you. How could I not? At least you were honest with me. Now what are you? A hollowed-out husk, burnt up by anger. There's nothing left of the woman I once held dear. In the end, I told you not to do it, but you never listen, do you? That's interesting. I wonder who that left, whose note that was. And does that mean that one of the people we have in our camp is going to be, or that we will have in our camp, is on the list of who they were talking about? And what about them? There's another fire over there. Nah, just a torch. Okay. Well, that's another one down. Good. Let's speed on back to base. I need to... before we turn it off for the night, I want to make another room for our new friend. Where to put you? I need to go get some... Oh, wrong way. Need to go get some building material. What do I need for a bed again? Plant fiber, wood logs. Wood logs. I'm gonna want some stone. Materials.
Oh.
Oh, hi. I don't have enough room in my backpack. Of course I don't. Store that. That. Let's stick that in there for now. That's shroud related. That's shroud related. Sparks I'll put in there. Keeping the eternal ice bolt on my person for now. And yeah, that'll do it. That should free up the room I need. Let's take these out because I'm going to want them. I'm going to want some twigs. Okay. That. Oh, I need string. String. Crude wooden bed. Yep. Alright. Then I also want to make this. And let's go put a wall in. I don't like how that's placed. Okay. There we go. Much better. That may not do quite what I want it to do, will it? Well, for now that'll work. We'll put that there and that. Good. There we go. Okay. That should do it for the time being. New bed. And you summon. What are you? Lunar New Year trader.
Hey!
Alright. You're a craftsperson, so that's something. And alright. Let's see what you say. I am far from home, but it feels good to walk this plain again, and without an arrow between my ribs. No less. My name is Meadows. Tell me, do you celebrate the Lunar New Year?
New beginnings await.
Well met.
Ooh!
I've never seen Embervale like this before. Who are you to open my eyes and show me this beauty? A flameborn. Greetings, I am Mayin, a trader. The world has changed, but we remain. That alone is reason enough to celebrate. You've heard of the Lunar New Year, no? Lost weaponry? The bandits took my most esteemed wares when they fell upon my wagon like hawks. After their arrows ripped me away from my cart and pinned me to the ground, they rummaged through the cargo and emerged with my staff, among other things. Writhing in pain, I was forced to watch them run as everything faded, but I remember where they fled to. Alright. Well, the chances of that actually being there are, well, because it's game high, but in reality, low. Decorative plants. Do you celebrate the Lunar New Year? Maybe you're in the market for some new furnishings. On my way to the valley, I sold a few decorative plants to the people of Fort Kelvin, but their beauty will go to waste without any eyes to feast on them. We could change that. Alright, and what do you craft? Alright, so you can make those. Those are kind of nice. I need to get hardwood for any of this, so I like the new door design. Once again, need hardwood though. I have to figure out where to get hardwood. Serpent Warrior Boots. An intricate scale pattern on the green plating. Ruby, yeah. Okay, not bad looking. Red fabric, green fabric, iron bars. Alright, don't even know what I need to get some. I don't know how to. These are materials I don't know. I hope you're not like you're only around for certain parts of the game. Like, are you a seasonal trader, craftsperson that'll only be here for a certain amount of time and then you'll just disappear after a while? Or are you going to stick around now? Kind of hope you stick around because I don't like, you know, collecting people that I can't even do anything with right now and then having to come back later to actually make it work. Let me see here. I want to put that there. Good. No, not good. Now good. Okay. Well, they've got room. I've got room to make more rooms. I need to put more lighting and other things up here, and I need to put indoors. Like, I could definitely expand on the overall comfort of the place, and I still need to finish this roof someday. Flowers yet? What flowers are you talking about, lady? I don't recall there being flowers in the list. The things you just told me about. Alright, where are my journal quests now? Lunar New Year stuff. Difficulty easy. Would like to offer some wares to celebrate the Lunar New Year, but most of her cargo was stolen by bandits. She knows the direction in which they took her special weaponry. Follow the bandits' footsteps to retrieve the wares. Lunar New Year plants. Moderate. Alright, growing. Yep, that one. So Embervale quests, I believe, are like, they affect everyone. And then Flameborn quests are like, these are your personal quests. So if you are playing with other people and you get these done, like, they get done for everyone. But these ones are the ones you get done only for yourself. Could be wrong, but I believe that's how this works. Either way, that makes sense. Embervale quest, and that's what the Mist Embervale quest things is. So if like someone got it done but you didn't, it goes in the Mist quests. And I think you could still activate it and do it on your own in maybe another instance. If no Mist quests are available, you're caught up with the quest progression of the server. Yeah, activate a Mist quest. Embervale quest will temporarily reset your quest goals and map markers to your personal knowledge state. Activate an Embervale quest Yeah, okay, interesting. So there's ways for you to still get them done yourself and to be able to see the events and how it all works, but different. All right, upgrades. I really should just get this mace done. Boom. And I need a buttload of runes still for you, which I don't have. All those runes I found, and I still am short. Huh. What else? What else? Cool. Also, there's this big gap here in my... I don't know what's there. But I'm betting there is some interesting items. They could definitely hide... Oh, I don't know. Some shroud stuff in there. We've got this big gap of lack of shroud stuff here. Probably some more shroud stuff up here. Or over here. There's so many gaps in my knowledge right now that I don't know where stuff is. We could just go down there and pound those out real quick at some point. And now with this... Oh, new Lunar New Year staff. Wow, now we've got even more quests for up here. Okay. Well... Since I didn't get as far with this as I'd hoped to right now, but I gotta call it Lunar New Year plans. Yeah. Oh man, there's so much stuff. Yeah, I gotta call it a night. Part of me wants to go get these done real quick next time, just because, and then maybe explore over here, and somewhat down along here. Though I think this is along the southern border of the map. But man, I really want to get this stuff done too. I'm pretty sure this will do us a lot of good. Or at least start us on the path of getting us a lot of good, and then we can probably just jump over to there and do some more with it. But that, and that, like, that's a lot of... That's 4 quests in short connection to each other. Plus a Flame Sanctum. Too many things. Too many things. Not enough time. Drop these off in here. Gonna drop that off in here. We're gonna keep the Eternal Ice Bolt on us. We're gonna keep those fireballs on us. I'm gonna keep this Archaic Essence on me just because I do want it for other matters. Put that in there. Put that in there. There. Let's make this work a little better for me. Good, good, good. Uh-huh. I think I already have one of these or something like it. But maybe at a different level. Or maybe I don't. I can come out of there. I can go in there. Better. Keep those for now. Alright. Anyhow. Yeah, didn't quite cover the ground I anticipated doing when I started this, but we saw a lot of cool stuff anyway. Got the Eternal Spell. So, and saw... I didn't plan on that. I didn't realize how close that was. But I'm happy we got it done. Alright, yep, that's all there. That's the carpenter. Uh-huh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people. I know where a 6th one is. Good. This is good. I'm still happy with the progress, even though it wasn't the progress I had initially planned on.
Hey!
Hey there. You want me to put some steps in for you, little guy? Probably should put some steps in. It's kind of an awkward setup there. You, alright. I need you to move over. Move over. No, move over. Not that. I need you to move over. If you get stuck in this, it's on you, not me. Cannot build here. I wonder why. Could it be because there's a guy standing in it? Or is it because of other matters? Could also do with terrain. Yeah, it's you. It's you. You're in the way. Get out of the way. Get your butt out of the way. I'm gonna be forced to stick you in a... Alright, I got a way to fix this. Just wait until I get my staff of summoning you and I can stick you over in the other room. Let's see, where was your room? It was right here. Okay. There. Now you're no longer stuck. Now I'm gonna go fix this. So you just hold on. I put in a bit of a ramp here to make it so you can get up again easier. I really do want to put in steps rather. Much better. Any other doors I need to do that with? This one. Not really with this one, but I'll just put those there as a make it look nicer. No doors over here. There's holes in the ground. Okay. Whoopsie. There. Better. Now everyone can get in and out easily, and I don't have to worry about it. Okay, I really do have to call it a night, though. So, cool. Hit like, hit subscribe to keep up with new releases if you're new here and haven't done so already. Thanks everyone so much for watching. I hope you're still enjoying all this. I'm having a ball with this game. This has got some sick stuff in it. I'm really enjoying all of it. This whole thing has to offer. Alright, alright. Got that. Yeah. Nope, nope, wrong one. That goes down here. No, I am really enjoying this game. I'm having a ton of fun with it. I'm gonna take those out. I need to cook some of that. That can go in there. Oh man, so much stuff. So much just things to do. Oh man, where do I even want to hit next in this whole quest list of quest items and things I can do? There's so many items that I should look into. I've got extra potions. That's going there. Keep the honey on me, I can just eat that real quick. Well, no, I should store it. Yeah. Good night, everyone. Bye.